Welcome to our new adventure, friends. Today we continue our research in beautiful areas. A few points caught our eye. This is by the roadside, but these places are all historical. Because there are points involved, sometimes these overlooked points balance out. Now, there seem to be a few points, like when we look into each other's eyes, but when I look through the machine. Of course, this will change over time. I think historical landmarks come up for most of our friends. Because sometimes in historical places like this, the road is like this. When opening them, these paths were essentially all footpaths. As we widen and expand these roads, certain points like this open up. Or points that open up after erosion or water or floods. After a rain or snowfall, spots like these sometimes catch our eye. We are also trying to evaluate the points that caught our eye. Now, when we look here, this is how the rocks move, folks. When I first looked at this figure, look, it's like a bird's wing. So there's an angle to the rock, like the bird's perspective, looking in this direction. Of course, since you're now seeing it from a wide angle, it's clearer. It might seem, different to you, but since we're watching live from here, there are some points that, well, you might notice them differently. We miss it, and because we miss it, we can't see it, so when you see it. If you notice any points we may have overlooked, please let us know in the comments. You would be supporting us. So you'll be making a contribution. Let's show it on our machine here. We are looking for a point in oxide mode. First, we need to locate a spot in oxide mode in order to find a metal. Because, as you know, oxides form on metals over time. A magnetic field has formed, by the way. Let's remove this area survey from our schedule like this. As you can see, this is the direction it gives us to continue. Let's see, there's a strong wind too. Let's keep going like this. Let's continue. Let's. I'm continuing, and we're also conducting analyses of this place. So, will we be able to detect any magnetic field? Is there any signal? Are there any? We also take care of them at the same time. I'm continuing now, on the machine. Many of our friends ask us about this, Now, the first time I use the machine. When you hold it exactly like this and lift it the first time, it will be balanced. If you remove it, the chance of making a mistake is very low, friends, but like this. If you uninstall it the first time and the machine makes an error, you will also have to continue with that error. You're causing this, just so you know. I'm removing it this way again now. He keeps saying it's exactly the same again and again. I'm leaving then. It's very important not to upset the balance, I'm coming this way. I'm coming, I'm still going, look. Any metal still The area doesn't fit into the fields we're looking for, and because it doesn't fit, there's a really strong wind, as you can see, snow, rain, blizzard. Continue, stop, no. Look, it gives a point here. Let's evaluate this point now. Let's look at it from this angle, like this. Meanwhile, there is a metal, so there is a magnetic field. Friends, let's continue and see what kind of reaction you'll give. Look, a magnetic field is being created in the meantime. There's a very good signal here. Look closely at my hand. You can see the rotational speed of the machine. Let the magnitude of the magnetic field be the dissipation rate, and despite its small size, it perceives things quite well. Now we need to do it here. The event is going to be switched to gold mode as usual. Why are we switching to gold mode? Friends, the reason is that there is a metal here, and this metal is old. The metal is creating a magnetic field, and it's being detected by our field scan signal now. Gold mode for the purpose of finding out how valuable or worthless this metal is. We'll buy it if it returns to gold mode. If it gives a good signal, we will understand that the metal here is valuable, but gold. If it doesn't give a good signal in this mode, we'll pass this point. I'm right above it now, take another look. This is how I'm on top of it, as you can see, with my hand steady. Look, I'm holding it here, and it's giving me a precious metal. What could this be? The metal's magnetic field is quite strong. Guys, what could this be here? Approximately 7 by 7 by 5. I suspect it might be a material like 54E4. Now, let's do an analysis here. Let's do a quick analysis before we look at our equipment. Come here for a moment. When we look at it like this, the rock is going down like this. Guys, you can clearly see there's a connection here too, right? It's descending in this direction. We can think of the space as if it were filled, piled up, or like a vault. Because there's a point here. Oh, this could also mean, we're talking about this here now. We are conducting our assessments, but from above or from this roadside area. They might have thrown something while passing by, just like I did a moment ago. Or, it's highly possible that something got in due to erosion and that's waste material. Why? Because nowadays, as you know, almost all manufactured products have coatings. Galvanized coating, aluminum coating. These also naturally have a time limit. Since it enters the system, what does it naturally produce after that time limit? It generates a magnetic field, folks. We need to take that into account too. Here's our analysis. Let's take a look with our underground imaging. Let's assess the situation. It's a good signal. It seems so, and we need to evaluate this signal. So I say let's wait and see. Let's set up our machines first. Let's do our evaluations. Let's turn on these devices. As we always say, our login is through the G portal. We are doing it and it's already directly connected to our device, guys. What we need to do here is already perform a 3G scan. We don't have that much space. It's not large, of course. This can vary depending on the volume and area. 10 by 10, 20 by 20. 30 by 30, we're here, just between this rock. Starting with a 3-dimensional, we will try to capture its image. We will simply take a 3-dimensional image of this area and perform rock analyses. We will conduct soil analyses and also try to show them to you. Now I pressed the start button from here, you take it and put it here. Now, we'll need that in a moment, just show me that right away, okay? Just a second like this. Let's turn up the volume too, I'll try to show you that in me. I'm starting right here. Behind 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 1, 2. 3, 4, 5, 1. 2, 3, 4 Ve. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Are 4 and 5 correct? 1, 2. Let's look at 3, 4, and 5 now. Look at this device of ours. Let's register quickly. Do you see, guys, there's a mess here now. This mess, right where in the center, but this mineral mess. So, it's not clear whether there's any material here or not, to be honest. We're coming back from here again, from the scan, right at this point. I'm reducing it to 3 in order to determine. Look, we're reducing it to 3, and in the meantime, we're making another observation. We narrowed down the area a bit more, i.e., to put it simply. And as you can see from here, look a little more. We've roughly estimated the dimensions of the material, and now I'm recording that as well. I'll narrow the area down again, this time to 4, that's the exact point. We'll try to determine that point. Look, the spot where the redness begins is right here, now go there. I'm looking 1, 2. 3, 4, I'm coming right over 1, 2, 3, 4, do you see me? The redness appeared, I'm continuing. Without damaging it. Yes, as you can see, I have completed the registration process. Now, this is the event we need to analyze, folks. Look, we've just captured a perfect red cluster and we need to analyze it. Now, I'm talking about the general depth. Look, it shows 19 meters. The overall depth this device gives you. What are we doing from the general depth? Look at the stony structures from here, they're stony. What does the term mineral structures say here? It's very mineral. Yes, we're getting into very minerals. Look. Do you see 80 centimeters? At what height in centimeters do we need to see the material? We need to be able to see the material clearly at a distance of at least 58 to 60 centimeters, guys. So when we say 50 to 51 centimeters, that means the depth of this metal. Based on general analyses, the overall depth is approximately 5.70 centimeters. Let me explain what this could be. These bandits, you know, in those times, suddenly. It could be an item he hid, something he concealed somewhere while passing through. Or it could be waste material or that path at that time. A material that people passing by suddenly hid. Maybe, friends. What do we do right here? We are removing our title. And from here the detector. We're putting on our title, folks, and from here on out. We call it, Show Advanced Search. From Advanced Search, we increase our grounding setting to level 5, then we go into the menu below. We are opening up our soil monitoring and ending our sensitivity here. Why are we ending it? Because either the device shut down. It should be noted that they haven't really done a good job with this menu either. Actually, the detector switches off as I'm about to leave. That's a somewhat debatable topic, in my opinion. Now, from here, it goes down to the menu. We're turning on our soil tracking. What are we doing to restore our sensitivity? We are setting it up and now. Why is there no sound coming from this? Yes. Yes, the volume is a bit low. We actually need to turn it up, but let's go through the menu first. If that doesn't work, let's try opening the sound settings. We'll look at that sometime, but let's take a look now, guys. As you can see, the signal here is giving a value of 10%, 10%. Our detector's volume is a bit low here, as you can see, 10%. 15% points exactly to this point. Look. It points to the exact spot where that rock is located. As you can see, let's also check if there's any signal from the top. I'm not very hopeful about this place. To be honest, there's a high chance it's made of waste material. It seems that way, but we'll still evaluate it after coming this far. Let's try our luck, and if it doesn't work out, let's put all this aside for now. Let's grab our pickaxes and shovels, our hoe, and start little by little. We are entering. There aren't many signs, but there's metal here, folks. Regarding the markings, we don't have any carving markings at all. What's important to us is that a metal has given a signal, you know. Ultimately, we are evaluating it here, of course, the old caravan here. Because it's next to the roads, we also take a look at it. That's the clear part of the matter, frankly. That stone is quite interesting, isn't it, me? First, just a little bit. Let's dive in. If you look, a beautiful thing. It might come out. Do you see the structure of the rock? These are very mineral-rich rocks. Guys, do you see how many minerals there are in the rock? It's become something. Mineral nest, frozen. Let's just take a look. With our panther? He sees. Let's put this aside. Like this. Let's clean it. What's here? There's a point here that's like a warning sign. Let's interrupt here for a moment. Me. There's a gap right here, exactly at this point. Look, do you see it? Do you hear the sound? There's a gap there. Such a... Let's open it. What's here? There is a gap here as well. Yes. We slowly enter. True. It's like nothing's wrong. 1. I wonder if it's underneath. Let's go in over there too. What's here? Huh. Something here too. No. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. I could eat your soul. Get alone. Can you take a look at the miners? Her mineral. Like a mineral bomb. Same. Where is it? Look, there's a point I'm looking for. Is it inside this? Is it over there, or because there's nothing here, the point where we're receiving the signal? Here. The point where I received the signal. Here. It could be here, maybe over there. Let's see. There's only one option, and this is it. There's no other way. Because there isn't any around here, as you can see, there's hunger around here. We descended about 50 to 60 centimeters, but didn't find anything. I wonder if there's a carving inside the rock? We don't know if it's outside or inside. We need to break this place. Is there anyone, Mirko? Let me see that chisel. Guys, we don't have much equipment with us either. We never thought something like this would happen. Yes. Do you see what's coming out of where? See? The material is right here, exactly as you described. Let's stop here for a moment. Let's leave this alone. He put it inside the stone. People. A vaccine that has been put inside. Let me see. Look at the mud, man, it's everywhere. Mud. Did you see where the material is coming from, guys? Do you see? It's a shame there's no hammer. Happened. Right? Is there something in this glove that's pricking me? It is standing. It's right here. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, I'm stuck. Beware. Look here, let me see. Hold on a minute. Do you see? He stuck it between the rocks. Behind. Did you see if it's going to pop out from here or there? Experiment. Do you see, friends? Material. We took it out. Something neat, between two stones. Look, do you see it? Between the two stones, this Roman period. Most likely a material, as you can see. Guys, it's pretty badly damaged. It looks like gold, but it's quite heavy. It seems more likely to be gold. Is there anything else? Anything else? No, that's not all, as you can see. We found another beautiful piece, we even took measurements. When we were making it, the material was right here, exactly between two stones. When we hit it like that, it opened up already. When it was opened, such a beautiful statue appeared. We need to wash it, folks. It's very muddy because no matter how much we wash it, the mud won't come off here. You'll need a wire brush or something like that. It's a good tool to be able to open it up like this. As I initially thought, I was expecting a waste material, to be honest. Because a lot of waste material is also generated around here, folks. We need to mention this because we need to do the analysis well. Our devices need to be beautiful, and of course, that's how we can find such beautiful parts. And the wear and tear of time. The erosion had already caused the deformations due to being there for years. You see, it's crooked and has taken on a certain shape, like gold. Because it remains close to its original, unoxidized color, which is good news. Because, as you know, gold doesn't oxidize, it tarnishes, but other materials. Bronze, copper artifacts, they oxidize, and now we've done some beautiful work here. Most likely, as I said, it's like this while passing by on the road. It might have been placed there among the stones while passing by on the road during those times, with the intention of coming back and finding it again, or at that time. When it put it there, it couldn't come back, or it couldn't find where it put it, or it fell from above, and it might have gotten stuck between the rocks. Because we put in a lot of effort, it didn't just happen right away. So, what do we say, friends, from between the stones? We continue to see what is unseen and find what is missing. We love you all, and we hope to see you again in new videos and new adventures. Goodbye, farewell.